But I've been there a long time. But yep. Yeah. So part of it is, I would say from a financial standpoint, the key to life is take on a minimum amount of debt. If you can afford to buy a car without any debt, that is really the best way. And when I started buying cars with no debt, that was when I was really free. I've always had a mortgage. I don't have a mortgage now. Basically, I own everything and need to work another day in my life and be totally comfortable. But avoiding debt is really critical from a personal standpoint.
What would you say to somebody who is leveraging debt like Robert Kiyosaki? You know, someone who has built their whole career off of getting access to other people's capital.
So get other people's capital and debt can be two different things. There's a lot of wealthy people, and if you're investing their money and making them lots of money, that's different than going to a bank or money. Like being a publicly traded company, you're basically using that as capital, but it's different than being debt that you pay interest on. So corporate America from 2008 until like a year ago or 2 years ago, they were operating on something very close to free money. So that's what's really changed venture capital a lot, is now they're having to go out and borrow money and pay 7-8%. And that's a whole different ball game than paying 4 or 5%. So they can't just go, do all these flips and it be the same. Now, if they have investors and they're investing their investors' money, I've done 8 companies where I basically increased the value, and these are all middle to mid-sized companies for the most part. And we've been able to, in the last 2 years, go in there, change a few things, and work the fundamentals, and increase the value by 100%. And those companies are sold. And that's really what venture looks for. But they did it with a lot of debt. And if you can do it with less debt, it's better.
Yeah. So these, you've all got a process in place.